more of them. Daz, let's get this show on the road.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the London Major. We've got a brand new ball, and we've also got Oxygen Esports versus Power here to kick things off. A match that already is going to have World Championship implications.
And a huge World Championship implications for Oxygen. If you're paying attention in the pre-show, Oxygen have to make the grand finals, and they will take K-Corp's spot. Meanwhile, Power already has their World Championship spot secured, but that top 8 has been elusive for OCE.
It has. They've been so close, but then they struggle when they go against teams at the top. Joyo already trying to start off with some decent offensive pressure. You can see Oxygen already off to such a hot start. Power, I mean, we've seen them be able to battle against the best, and we've also seen what they can do when they get things going. Very physical team, very up front. You see Banana Head on the ball. He's a big start here, trying to see if he can set a fever, but Archie, it's a great save.
And how many times will we say that? Archie with a great save. That was the right idea to go for the ground pinch. Phenomenal defense, though, from Oxygen to read that play. First minute comes and goes, and we are still scoreless. Archie contesting, hoping to get some support. He's out of boost, won't be able to do much. Joyo up in the air, that's a strong win. Oski racing to get back to it. It gets by him. Torsos now up.
Yeah, the touch from Torsos just kind of leaves a little bit of space here. Notice how this is so much more spaced out from the opener. Oxygen trying to be very aggressive and stay close to the ball. Now they're trying to see if they can really pull Power out and hit them where they're weakest. But Power have been doing a good job rotation-wise. Joyo, though, he picks up a big demo, and this could set up something for Oski. That's a good touch from Torsos to mitigate the danger. Banana Head can pick it up.
And Archie, he maintains possession, goes for a 50 ball back out to Joyo. 50 back down, and it was a good cut on that lane. Oski was thinking he might have a free ball.
Yeah, still though, Banana Head trying to be able to see if he can set up. He gets the ball, but no! He got that extra touch. Torsos not able to get a piece of that one. And yeah, this one going back to the midfield. Torsos trying to keep this one in play.
And it was trying to play speedy, but that extra touch from Banana Head, it beat the defense. Unfortunately for Power, also not read by Torsos. That shot, it goes in. Torsos, he barrels in. And someone deflected that on the goal line. It looks like, yeah, Joy, or no, Banana Head going in.
Yeah, Banana Head, he saw the threat from Joyo, played the ball around him. And
that was just going in, though.
Yeah, it was going in. Good, you know, it gets lucky there for Power for a little bit. We got the first goal of the game. And just for those curious, no, the players cannot see the custom ball. They see the regular ball. This one is just for you guys' viewing pleasure. But already a great start here from what we're seeing from Power.
We've had some incredible moments throughout Rocket League history here in London. Might as well celebrate it with a new ball, and that is also going to be a celebration for Oxygen as Joyo equalizes.
Yeah, this one just a nice touch. Joyo staying on top of the ball, read Fever's play, and then able to get in.
And you know what I love about that play is Joyo pretends like he might catch that on the hood of his car.
It's so close to him.
Just lets it bounce. And that isolated Fever. Fever thought that Joyo might be catching that ball. Really good composure from Joyo on that play.
Wait, hold on here. I like the idea there of the kickoff. They're trying to get the lead for the second man. But again, Power not able to really execute there. Open themselves up to a counterattack and a little bit of a scramble, but they are able to get out of it. We're over the halfway point of this game, and both teams still showing what they can do. I like that light touch left to Archie, trying to wrap around it, but the defense was privy to it.
Joyo trying to get back in. Banana Head there for the 50. Power doing a great job with their challenges. Fever will have space. Opts to go for a wall pinch. It's going to be easily read there by Joyo, who gets another challenge on the ball, sending it back down to the Power corner.
Seeing how Power can, you know, work when they finally have some time here. Torsos able to get a good setup, and then they're also sending Banana Head upfield down in front. This kind of leaves things open in the back, but Banana Head also, he's able to not bring himself too out of the play when he does go up for some bump plays. Able to rotate back in time and get clearances out, which is a big deal, because Oxygen are going to look for that numbers advantage if they get the opportunity.
They will, and one way to mitigate that is those demos from behind, which we just saw Torsos do on that previous play. Torsos now off the ceiling. Archie couldn't get it by him. Torsos goes all the way down to the ground. Rebound out for Fever. Archie clears it off the goal line. Banana Head in a dribble, flicking it over to the corner. Low boost for Oski. He can't do much. Also 0 for Joyo. Power.
They're so awkward. Oxygen just so awkward there on their own back end. They have no boost. They finally get boost so Joyo can get a solo, but this is just really good work here for Power. As a final minute, they end up getting this one on their own back end, and they're going to clear it out, but they have time where they get so much free space in the midfield to control the ball, and it puts Oxygen in tough spots, where Joyo tries to clear it out, a little bit of a double commit, and now Oxygen still with possession here, and a critical touch.
It's right to Banana Head, but that shot is blocked. Things were looking good for Oxygen for a second, but that heavy first touch from Oski has now given Power a look. Oski to the sideline, switches the field, stays on the ball, gets demoed out of the air. Or no, he demos out of the air. And now we'll be able to chase this ball down with the mid boost. Could do damage from here. Goes for the backboard, but that's denied. Good backboard defense from Torsos.
Yeah, but Power, they've not been able to get this ball out. Their first touches stay going to Oxygen. They're in a tough spot here. Archie trying to line things up. Final 10 seconds. This one goes off the corner. Oski getting involved, but Fever's there for the challenge. Joyo trying to take a shot, but it's blocked out by Banana Head. They want to keep this one up. Oski with no boost plays this one high. Joyo actually gets a read. He wants to get this one in control. He has Archie on the wing. He picks up the corner. Fever, though, good challenge, and that one will go and hit the ground. Overtime in game one.
Archie happy to let that one hit. And what better way to start out another event here at the Copper Box other than an overtime, Daz?
Strong overtime. I mean, this really does go to show you, again, Power's ability to compete here against Europe. The way that they've been able to, again, get out of pressure, but also can set them up with strong solo plays and really force Oxygen to make some strong defensive touches.
Now we settle into overtime. Joyo trying to get this ball downfield. We saw a lot of possession from Oxygen in the latter half of that game. Now another shot. Deflected by Fever, who's low on boost, up against Joyo. Joyo with the 50, controlled by Banana Head. Banana Head, though, tries to bring it into the air, gives up the ball. Archie will drop it down to the sidewall, and he also gives up possession. Fever goes for a low 50. Over to Torsos, the double tap pass out to the middle, dove in by Fever, but he doesn't make contact. Archie doesn't go up in time, he gets bumped as well.
No,
Banana Head, the flip reset dunk! Banana Head takes game one in style for Power!
The touch off Torsos's car got that ball to flow, and Banana Head, all the boost, perfect execution.
He said it in the, if you saw that little clip at the beginning of the show, he says Europe is the one region that kind of scares him.
Yeah.
And Europe has been that monkey that he's not been able to get off his back.
And you know, it's a good thing you say that, because they don't look afraid when they go for some of these aggressive plays. It shows you that even if Europe is scared, they're ready for the challenge.
All right, we'll see if Power can maintain the momentum. CJ talking about that stat. Scored 5 quick, gave up 13 in a row after that. Power, we know they can get off to a hot start, but can they maintain this level up against an Oxygen who has world championship hopes on the line? Oski trying to control it. Oski had a pretty heavy first touch last game. That was in a key moment that maybe could have swung it in favor of Oxygen. Perhaps it's nerves. See if Oxygen can clean things up here. Archie going across the net. Oski will finish that one off. That might have been heading in anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the trajectory is kind of towards it. Archie, though, look at that great angle. Yeah, it was going in. Beautiful touch there from Archie. I mean, he's sitting in that back end just ready for that one to get through.
The back wall was defended so well in game one from Power. That time, Archie only one on the backboard, getting that first goal for Oxygen. Oski trying to be a nuisance from behind. We'll have to rotate out on 0. Torsos moves up for the demo. Couldn't find it. Archie out to the side. Banana Head off the back wall. And Torsos will try to 50 that back to the corner. Looking for some support. Fever has half a tank. Dives in now, but it's a good flick over his head by Joyo.
See that good clearance there. Banana Head able to get it straight to Torsos. They need to be able to work on these passes in transition, and they are able to at least match Oxygen in that speed department, which is going to be big. But look, you're starting to see Oxygen just win a couple of more 50s here and there, which are making the big difference maker, especially when they have a man upfield trying to see if he can get to that disruption. Oski, though, great shot to the top left corner. It's a 2-goal lead.
Joyo puts that to the corner and gets another 50. Joyo's 50s have been tough for Power to deal with. You see Fever had 0 boost really to work with. Great shot from Oski, perfectly placed. And this is the start that maybe many people expected from Oxygen in game one. Power having a slow start now.
Yeah, definitely seems like they've been slowed down. I think it's just Oxygen have been a little bit more spread out, but they've also been kind of finding each other in some of these transitional plays, and Power have had to keep their head on a swivel. We'll see if they can get things going here. They're trying to see if they can set something up. You saw Banana Head, he pre-jumped on that last play, not able to make contact because the pass just didn't come through. Now Power have to go back and play defense with low boost.
Fever fighting through a bump. Little tip from Oski up. Banana Head also out of boost. Oski thinking about turning on zero, but Torsas was there. Joyo, sidewall double. He's trying to be a pain and keep this ball in the half, but a good touch from Fever. Tries to go airborne. Archie immediately up to challenge. Great speed from Fever to get by one. Torsas was thinking about faking it, but Oski took a great line on that challenge.
I like what I'm seeing, though, out of Banana Head. He's been in really good spots, and even though he doesn't make contact there, he's able to pull one off the ball. There was a time where he also went upfield, had to turn around really quickly to get a back pass to his teammate. Now he's trying to get a pass upfield to Torsas, but no boost on Torsas, not able to make too much use of that free possession.
Goodness.
And now Power on defense again.
A mega clear, and this is an awkward ball right in front of net, and it turns into a goal, a hat trick for Oski. Was that a ceiling pinch that sent that downfield?
It looked like it, but then again, Oski, though, his shooting has been really solid. He's starting to warm up here. 2 top corner slots, and in the same game as well. If the Giant gets going, it's going to be hard for Power to stop him.
Power, after having such a good game 1, has been flat in game 2. That pinch doing him in. There's a demo from behind. Oski off the ceiling, trying to get the ball by Banana Head. Banana Head was floating in the air and was able to get to the ball, but used up all his boost to do so. Fever, making sure that corner doesn't fall into the hands of Oski.
Oh.
That shot is good! And this game just got a little more interesting.
I mean, I've been noticing Banana Head all throughout the game. He's been trying to put himself in the best position possible. Look at this. Joyo goes up. He sees the threat from Banana Head. He's last back, but it's Banana Head with the beat and with the goal. More of that coming out of him. If his teammates can find him in more of those plays, Power can bring themselves back into this game.
And Power must be feeling good that Banana Head is so involved in the offense. Banana Head, the top scorer in the OCE region throughout all of the online qualifiers. And he's bringing that same level of skill and talent here on the international stage.
Ooh, that's a great touch. And look, Banana Head once again coming from really high, almost off the ceiling there. And then look at that angle. He almost ended up scoring that. It's a great save there from the defense. Banana Head is trying to will Power back into this game.
Time is running out. We're approaching that final minute. Oski around 1, 50 into the middle. Fever was there ready. Oxygen playing a little far back. Torsas fakes it, lets the shot from Fever go. We've seen a couple fake attempts from Torsas. That time, it did yield a shot on target. Bump from behind.
Seeing still, though, I mean, Oxygen now, they understand the position they're in. Just, again, playing very spread out, and then they send someone like Joyo upfield to just get that disruption. They want to slow down Power's offense as much as possible. You can see Power now trying to do things to break into the defensive zone, getting demos, but the way everybody's handling the ball individually is forcing Power to be in awkward spots and killing so much more time off the clock.
Oski, though, again, loses control of that ball in the corner. Archie up to the ceiling, waiting to use his flip. Gets all the way down to the ground before using it, but it didn't fool Power.
Yeah, of course, but that's exactly what Archie wants to do. He's not even going towards net there. He's just playing off the ceiling. They want to bait out the flip, but he's just looking at the clock. That's all it is, just clock management here. Great on Oxygen's part. Final 10 seconds, and Oxygen in prime form to take game 2. Power trying to get one last surge of offense going, but they are all out of juice and will have to look towards game 3. Can Oxygen get one more for the road? Fever trying to deny that one, and Banana.
And Archie, I mean, that great shot, that put him ahead as well.
It feels like Oxygen haven't necessarily needed to go and rely on the solo plays too much. We know that everyone has it in their bag, but it just feels like for them, they're playing more team-oriented, the way that they've been able to pass between each other all the way downfield, and of course, being aggressive on the back end, looking for demos and boost steals.
Oski contesting. Joyo again going for a 50. Wanted to muscle Fever off the ball. Fever gets it by Archie. Oski going for the sidewall double commit, but Banana Head does hit it back to Oxygen's corner. Another wall pinch from Joyo.
And you again just see more of that transitional pressure coming out from Oxygen, the way that they always have somebody upfield, and it just forces Power to just slow down their thinking. They can't play as fast as they're probably used to, just because they are respecting what Oxygen players can do on the ball.
Oski has been loving going for these sidewall doubles. That one was on target. Hoping to get a rebound. Joyo in the air, flip reset, back to it for 50. Leaks out to Oski, mid boost picked up by Joyo. Power, they are pushed all the way back into their own half once more, finally breaking out. Fever goes for a play on the sidewall, but all his boost is gone, still gets that win. And Archie will take over on his own backboard.
You see Archie, once again, he hasn't even really played at his full potential over the course of the series, but he's done everything that he needs to for Oxygen, at least to bring them back into this one. Power have been playing a little bit more spaced out. Again, just trying to find their way in, but Oxygen definitely feels like they've kind of set the tone, at least early on in terms of possession.
Speed challenge from Tortas. See, Oxygen is trying to get this ball down to the ground and control it. Archie opts to just pinch it. Puts the ball into the hands of Power. Fever going for a demo, and they shot off the bar, cleared out. This could be a vulnerable net, but you can see Power does streak back in time. Great lead block play from Power. They just couldn't make the shot work.
Yeah, they tried their best there on that one, but again, Power just making sure that they can stay inside the play as much as possible. You see Torsos there with the flippers at Fever, trying to see if he can push that one through. But again, both blocked away. Archie Joyo getting credit here with saves halfway through this one, and we have seen threatening possessions as Archie tries to put that one towards net. Great save from Banana Head to keep us 0-0.
Power chasing this ball down past the halfway point of the game. Archie running into Joyo. Fever back to it for the 50, doesn't hit it. Oski low boost, still gets it down the sideline, but the mid boost picked up by Banana Head. Can he cook here? Banana Head going straight for goal. Rebound over to Torsos. Somehow leaks through to Fever. Fever going for the double, and that's going to hit it out to the other side.
And Torsos got a demo there on the back end. They want to keep this a play. He ended up picking up the mid boost, and now he has a chance here for the solo. He has to get past Joyo, though, who's on the back wall. Tried to see if he could play a 50 out, but Joyo able to get control. A good 50 out, but the second man, Oski, a little slow. This ball will flow here in the midfield. Banana Head can pick up the boost, Fever can pick up the ball, and Power can pick up the offense.
And what a nice touch from Archie. And he goes into an air dribble and gets a favorable 50 back to Joyo. Battle for possession at the midfield. Oski up off the ceiling. 50 will go by. Torsos might go for a pass here. Does back pass to Banana Head. It's off the backboard. Fever shot is good. The team play from Power.
Fever, though, you got to give a great follow-up here. He gets the initial touch, able to pick up boost, and then initially just goes as fast as possible and puts on a banger of a shot through.
And to put that far post.
Exactly. I mean, Power, just everybody getting involved, and they worked so hard to get that goal.
Off kickoff. All finds its way back into the hands of Power. There's a long clear from Archie. Now up at the midfield, Torsos sends it into Oxygen's half. Joyo looking for support. All the players from Oxygen now feeling that pressure. The fake, and that's a save. You can see, it looks like there was a misdirection attempt.
Yeah, I mean, Archie tried to slow it down. You saw Joyo crashing to get involved there, but it just wasn't enough. Now they're both pulled out here, and there's a chance here for a strong counterattack if Power can get on top of the ball. Torsos has Banana Head across, Banana Head shot, and Power go up by 2.
Oh, the team plays from Power. You were talking in game 2, Dez, that it seemed like Oxygen was bringing that team play. Well, that has been the case for Power in game 3. The 3-person passing play into that beautiful setup from Torsos. And another excellent finish. Banana Head not letting his team down, and now we might see another one, a close save on the goal line.
Yeah, but Power, I mean, Oxygen, they have to just be careful here now, because anytime they're getting too comfortable on offense and overextend, Power sitting there waiting for a counterattack. They're trying to see if they can get involved here. Oski, not enough. Archie wants to keep this in, but Joyo low on boost, and we've seen him gamble again, and he's lost that again. Now Oxygen here in a low boost situation, no time on the clock. It makes sense for them to go all in on a play, but they aren't able to execute with so much low boost and where the ball is on the field. Big miss there from Archie, but Power in full control as this game winds down.
Oh, and there's a fake from Torsos again. You have to watch out for him. He's been going for him, hasn't been able to make it work. But it does waste enough time. Banana Head with that save will secure things. We did see it here in London
Yeah.
with the Pioneers, with Banana Head knocked out BDS, who eventually won the World Championship. But Torsos has not beat a European team since Season 6. And now we see a hot start for Oxygen.
Right off the kickoff here, this one lines up just so well. Great challenge from Oski, and then again the follow-up just doesn't give Fever any time. Oski, we've seen him step up in game 2, and he took control and put Oxygen in a great spot. He might have to do it here.
Hot start for Oxygen. And in game 2, it looked like a routine game, and dare I say an easy game for Oxygen. Game 1, or game 4 rather, a hot start, and now we might see another goal, but Torsos is able to get that off the goal line.
They've got to be very careful here too. Oxygen, wait, Archie almost had a lane, but the shot's off. Joyo wraps it around, Oski can clean it up, and they just play around Power in that goal.
And so you take a look, you see Banana Head dives in, and you said it, they play around a Banana Head thinking surely a shot is going to be coming, I have to block it, but no, just plays it off to the side. The player who was, in that rotation earlier just says, sure, I'll knock it back in.
Right, it's Archie. Archie recognized the Banana Head's last back, also saw Joyo upfield. He says, I don't need to put this on target. We have numbers here big time. I just need to get it away from you. So then they're able to make that play. Oski can clean up the goal. That's what you like to see from Oxygen. They're in a pressure situation here. It's a match point situation on the first round of Swiss, but they still look composed.
Joyo, slow play, trying to conserve that boost. It's a little touch. Back to it for a 50. Torsos trying to move in, gets bumped off the ball, does get a T-pinch, and this finds its way over to Fever, who will get it up the wall, loops around for the mid, but gets bumped out of the play, still trying to stay in it.
Well, Joyo, he wanted to go downfield for that, but then saw Banana Head up early. He had to race back. He's lost all his boosts now and only has to play a 50 out. Power trying to see if they can just take control of that midfield possession and see if they can start really draining Oxygen in their own back end. That's a good touch and a bad miss there from Oxygen, forcing Joyo another low boost save where he booms the ball away. But Power haven't been able to make the most of it until now. Torsos with one, bringing this into a 1-goal game.
And that pop was great. It forced a defender up to waste boost, even though the follow-up wasn't there. You can see that scrambled the rotations of Oxygen, who are panicking, thinking that that ball was going to be dangerous. Power, they get a good response here despite the slow start.
Plenty of time in game here too for them to be able to bring it back. Oxygen trying to force that game 5 situation, but when they are stuck on their back end, they are making some mistakes here and missing a lot of crucial touches. Fever with the double, and it's in! Tied up game off the play from Fever.
Fever with a big time double tap. Archie was trying to defend the backboard, and not only does Fever get it around him to get the bounce off the backboard, but then to finish that shot as close as you can get it, bouncing off the post and in.
Yeah, I was a little concerned because it took a while for the ball to actually go into the net. But look at this, quickly though, Power able to get right back on the offensive front. And now this game has become so much longer for Oxygen, who had such a strong start. They've let it slip through their hands.
They certainly have, and now you see the confidence starting to surge for Power. The bump attempts all the way downfield on Oxygen's goal line. Joyo, flip reset, pass back. That shot off the bar, off Banana Head, but Banana Head didn't have boost to chase it down. Oski somehow reads that play.
Yeah, well, Banana Head on 0, he doesn't really want to jump because he wants to get the right read on the play, but that touch puts the ball in a spot that he isn't and Oski is. Oski, another cleanup goal. Oxygen back in front halfway through this game. I mean, we might start getting a shootout here on game 4.
Fever switches to his opposite corner. Joyo off the ceiling.
You see the update there too. BDS with a sweep on Team Mobula here in the first round. So BDS already off to a strong start here as things are kicking off over on the alternate stream.
BDS, I think many people's tournament favorite, especially with these last few online qualifiers and their performance in them. BDS having a hot start here in London. Now we're going to shift our focus back to the Oxygen versus Power series. Power has been making things difficult. They are on match point now. We hit that 2-minute mark. Oxygen had such a good start to this game, Daz. You were wondering if it was going to be a runaway game like game 2.
Yeah, it seemed like it was giving that type of energy. The way Oski started off things really strong. But again, when you saw Power being able to get those passing through, and I mean, just some strong beats. Oxygen, though, they've been missing a lot of important touches on that defensive end. That's been where they've actually been struggling, and Power just taking advantage of it time and time again. You saw Oski there, had to dive. It was a great read on the save, but he still doesn't have boost. And meanwhile, Torsauce, again, another solo. This one pulls out too. Oski was in a really tough spot. Good on Archie to bring that into the corner, because if it didn't, then again, it would have been a tough challenge here. But then don't wait. He does it all himself. Power takes full advantage of Oxygen to tie up again.
You gotta respect the banana head flip reset, but look, Torsauce, a demo, a bump chase. He was doing so much in the trenches, and that paved the way for banana head.
I mean, it's just so great to, like, Power are able to recognize that they have Oxygen on the ropes, and then they act and react accordingly. Torsauce going all in on the play, Banana Head taking his time, doesn't even use the flip, everything working out perfectly, and now tied up here. Power could end the series right here.
Wouldn't that be something? OCE have not had a top 8 in this modern major era. Power is the team that many people think could do it for OCE. There's a big
double commit.
Rebound out. Fever, does he have enough boost to get a strong shot? Off the bar, and it's shot right at Oski. Still the rebound. Fever to himself, and Fever, he will clutch up for Power.
Again, this is Fever. He ends up taking that corner boost, immediately turns on a dime. He can tell they don't have boost because they're just not getting up in the air to stop the initial touch off the back wall. Power taking full advantage of Oxygen again. They want this win right here, right now.
Is this gonna happen, Daz? It looks like a fake kickoff from Power. Doesn't work out. Oski, strong shot! Oski with a huge goal for Oxygen.
It's his 4th one of the game, James. If you need a man to put it in the back of the net, you go to the Giant. Tied up 8 goals in game 4 as Oxygen still would fight.
Oski's been brilliant. Torsauce in that corner. Pass across, there's the shot, and the response immediately. Power refused to let Oxygen get back in the game.
Another setup off the kickoff. Torsauce gets Oski off the ball, and Banana Head, no fear on the shot. Again, punch, counter punch, Power up, 31 seconds to go.
Kickoff strat for Oxygen. They launch it all the way back to Banana Head. The 50 from Oski. Banana Head gets it by him. But Joyo with the cut. Joyo trying to stay in the play. 50 dropped back down into the corner. Corner boost stolen by Archie. Oski will chase it down. Clear from Fever. Archie leaves it for Joyo. Punches it towards net. Cleared off to the side. Back into the middle of the Joyo. Joyo doesn't have much boost to make the play. This is the last chance for Oxygen.
He has Oski.
But he pushes it by him, and Power upset Oxygen. Torsauce finally back on the board.